should be us. So, I hope my internet's not too slow today. I don't know. Into Tadasana. So just have your feet about a hip distance apart, not too close together. Let's do the take arms up. So breathe in, take your arms up, interlock your fingers, thumb and forefinger are straight. Keep your palms shut if you can. So breathe in, stretch up towards the ceiling. Breathe out and sway. Remember to keep your shoulders one on top of each other. So breathe in and stretch. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in and stretch. Try and keep your elbows straight. Breathe out and sway. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out and sway. So breathe in and stretch. This is the last one. Breathe out and sway. Notice if your palms have come apart. Breathe in and stretch. Breathe out. Arms down by your side. Just drop your chin, do the pendulum. Swing your head gently side to side. Try and feel the weight of your head as it moves side to side. And just come back to the center. Just shake your legs. Let's do the slight balance where you bring your knee up, you push your foot back, you bring your knee back up, and then that's it. Remember, fingers, thumb on the inside. So let's start 3 circles of arms. So breathe in, lift your knee. Breathe out, just push your foot back. Breathe in, lift your knee, and then breathe in, short, sharp, and lift through the supporting leg. Don't sink into the floor. That's 1. Breathing in as you take your arms up. Breathe out as they come down. The 3rd, breathe in. Keep those sharp movements of your hands. Breathe out. And then just shake and we'll switch sides. So lift your knee. Push your foot back. Lift your knee and supporting hip. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more round of hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. Arms back by your side. Just shake your arms. Let's go straight into the swinging leg side to side. So lift with the supporting leg and swing your foot side to side in front of you. So keep swinging. Keep walking this morning. And keep that. So this is the last. And then swap sides. So just get settled on the other leg. Foot in front of you and swing side to side. Keep lifting through the supporting leg. That foot swinging. Try and keep your knees straight if you can. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And then back into Tadasana. Just lift your toes, spread them out. So lift your toes, spread them out. Just rock onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. Come onto your heels, lift your toes, spread them out. Press into the balls of your feet and come up onto your balls of your feet. Heels off the floor and back. Lift your toes, spread them back onto the balls, heels in the air. Just come back onto your feet. Just nice and gently roll roll your feet side to side. Feel as though you give them a nice massage. And then just come back, feet firmly on the floor. And let's do some stretching. So interlock your fingers, turn your hands. Draw in your tummy, draw your chin back. So nice, breathe in, stretch out, your elbow stretch. Breathe out, hands to chest. Breathe in, feel the skin over your shoulders stretching. Breathe out, breathe in. The big stretch, breathe out. One more, breathe in, the big stretch, breathe out. Just bring your hands behind the back of your head. Step your feet slightly further apart. Breathe in, lift your breastbone, make it lift your tummy along with it, the skin on your tummy. Breathe out, drop your chin, bring your elbows back, lift your breastbone. Breathe out, chin down, elbows point down. Two more. Breathe in, lift your breastbone lifted. Breathe out, head down, elbows point down. Last one, breathe in. Feel the skin. Breathe, elbows down. Just bring your hands in front of them, keep them clasped. Just have your feet probably still about that distance apart. Just turn your hands, bring them above your head. So your palms face the ceiling. Keep your ears framed by your arms. Breathe in, breathe out, swing, come forward. So we'll do the swing side to side. So swing to the side. Try and keep your legs straight if you can. Swing to the other. Oh, my knees are bending. Come back to the front. Breathe in. That was the first. Breathe out. Go the other way. Swing to the side. Swing to the back up. Just lower your arms. And again, just lower your chin. Push the back of your neck upwards towards the ceiling. Start and swing the side. Just nice and gentle. Feel that loosening of your neck muscles. And then just blink your eyes, bring your feet back together into Tadasana. So interlock your fingers, hands on head. So pull in your tummy, lift your breastbone. So just stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. Look up towards where your ceiling meets your wall. Keep your eyes focused on that. Come up onto the balls of your feet, no higher. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just come back onto your feet. Just swing your arms in front of you. Just let your arms come apart. So let's just loosen up the shoulders. Just bring your arms out in front of you. Breathe in. Breathe out. Touch your shoulders. Breathe in. Open your elbows. Breathe out. Touch your shoulders. Breathe in. Open your elbow. Breathe out. Touch your shoulders. Bring your elbows to touch in front of you. And then the big circle. So big round circles. So you're trying to touch your elbows behind you. So see how close you get them. So do 3 and then change direction. 3, the opposite way around. Just 1, 2, and 3. Just bring your arms down by your side. Just shake your shoulders. So let's go into do a bit of balance. Let's do tree pose. So let's do it with the modification. So turn your hip out, turn your knee out, place your foot against your supporting leg, toes on the ground. So lift through that supporting side, bring your hands into Namaste. Draw your chin, draw your tummy in. Slide your foot to wherever you want it to be. And then breathing in, arms like branches, just reaching up towards the sky. Breathe out. See how much you can straighten through your leg, through your body. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's go for one more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your hands gently into the mat. Your foot on, hands the other side. So just turn your foot, turn your hip out to the side, lift through the supporting leg. Slide your foot up to where you want it to be, and then lift through the supporting leg, through your body. Try and make them quite straight. Breathe in, stretch your arms up towards the sky. Breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath, everyone. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands, foot onto the mat. Just stand, have your eyes shut, feet quite close together. Just draw your tummy in, draw your chin in. Feel as though your head is being drawn up towards the ceiling, but your feet firmly rooted into the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Plenty of time to breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just feel your lungs filling, pressing against your rib cage. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just open your eyes, and we'll do that modified triangle again. So take your feet about 3 feet apart, something like that. Just feet running forward to begin with. And just before we go into it, just check you're in Tadasana. Your feet run forward. Tuck in your tailbone. Lift your breastbone. Do all the stuff you're meant to do. Feel your shoulder blades slide. Draw your chin in. So feel the crown of your head being drawn up towards the ceiling. Grip the floor with the outsides of your feet and just feel the insides of your thighs just slightly tightening. So turn your foot to one side and your heel, just push it out towards the wall behind you. So hips face forward. So remember, we're going to bend the knee with this one. So breathe in, arms float. Breathe out, relax shoulders. Breathe in, open your chest, draw in your tummy. Breathe out, bend your knee, and nice and gracefully reach towards the floor. Place your hands perhaps on your foot if you can. Turn your chest to the front. Take your arms straight up. Lengthen your waist. Look up to your raised thumb. So 3 breaths. Breathe in and just stretch the space between your hands. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Stretch the space. Press into your feet. Twist your chest to the front a bit further. Breathe out. And then just rise gently into upright. Lower your arms and just move your feet to go the other way. So just take care with your hips, draw in your tummy, feel your breastbone lift. So breathe in, arms just float. Breathe out, relax shoulders. Breathe in, open your chest. Bend your knee gracefully. Place your hand on your foot or your ankle. Turn your chest to the front, hands straight above. Don't lean too much on your foot. So head looking upward. 3 breaths. Breathe in and stretch the space between your hands. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just press into your legs. Come back up. Lower your arm. Turn your foot forward and heel toe back into Tadasana. So just for a moment again, close your eyes, lift through your breastbone, draw your chin in. Feel the top half of your body rising up, your lower half grounded into the floor. So 2 directions, your body is moving, and then just blink your eyes open. So we're going to do the Trikonasana with wide legs, so a bit wider and not bending legs. So I'm going to take my feet a bit wider. So once your feet are wider, just draw your tummy in, lift your breastbone, draw your chin in, tighten, grip the floor with the outsides of your feet and feel as you push your pelvis slightly forward, the insides of your thighs tightening. So nice stable position. You're at the lower half of your body, making that nice triangle. So turn your foot to the side, slide the back heel away. Make sure your hips don't swivel round with that front foot. If they do, bring your toes, your foot in slightly. So breathe in, arms float, all straight lines in this. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, open your chest nice and wide. Right. Sideways, 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 and then drop your hand. Turn your hand to face front. Just check your top shoulder is on top of your bottom shoulder. Stretch your arm up towards the ceiling. See, perhaps you can go a bit further towards the floor, but keep your chest front facing. Turn your head up to look at your thumb. If you find your neck getting strained, always just turn gently, look down. So 3 breaths. Breathe in and again stretch the space between your hands. Breathe out. See if you can drop towards the floor. Breathe in, stretch the space. Turn your chest frontward. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in, stretch that space. Breathe and come back up. Nice and gently. Drop your arms and swivel to go the opposite way. Make sure your hips face the front. So breathe in, we're stretching the opposite side. Breathe out, relax shoulders. Breathe in, open your chest nice and wide. Move to the side, move to the side. Drop your hand, palm face forward. Check the shoulders, one on top of each other. Hand goes up. Slide a bit further if you can. Turn your head, look up to the raised hand. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Stretch the space between your hands. And as you breathe out, see if you can drop a little. Breathe in. Stretch the space between your hands. Breathe out. One more. Breathe in. Stretch the space. Breathe out. And then breathe in. Just come back up. Nice and gently. Turn your feet forward. Drop your arms and heel toe back into Trikonasana. Just close your eyes, lift your breastbone, soften your knees. Feel the crown of your head drawn up towards the ceiling. Just take a few breaths so you'll feel the stretch on each side of your body. Just feel as though your waist has been slightly elongated, nice and long. So, and then nice and gently, just blink your eyes a few times. Move your feet. So lift one foot off the floor and circle your ankle. So lift through the supporting leg and then go the opposite way. Working on your balance as well as moving that ankle joint. So just gently swap sides. So take the weight on your other foot and circle, lift through your supporting leg. And then go the opposite way. And then just bring your foot back on the floor. So what you're going to do now is bring your hands interlock, well, have your hands so that you've got your fingers clasped, thumb and forefinger straight, as though you're doing that church. Here's the church and there's the steeple. So feet a bit apart, check you've got room behind you. So breathe in, bring your arms up, breathe out, just drop the top of your arms back, look up towards your thumbs, lengthen the back of your neck, don't keep it squashed or anything. Breathe out, come forward from your waist, keep your head framed between your arms, drop your hands to the floor, bend your elbows. If you need to, just hang for a moment. Come slightly forward on your feet. Make sure your head is relaxed, your neck, your shoulders. And breathe in. Swing your arms up in front of you. When they reach your ears, press into your feet, slightly bent knees. Come back up. Do that back bend. Stretch your waist up. Look up to your thumbs. Lengthen the back of your neck. Breathe out. Come forward from your sitting bones. Keep your head framed between your arms. Just drop. Bend your elbows. Fingers point downwards towards the floor. Relax your neck. Breathe in. Swing your arms in front of you. When they reach your ears, press into your feet. Come back up. One more. Back bend. So breathe in. Close the palms of your hands. Keep your elbows quite straight. Breathe out. Keep your head framed between your arms. Come forward. Just slightly forward on your feet. Bend your elbows, hang. Remember, as though you're hanging over a washing line. Your hips are one side, your body the other. Relax your neck, your shoulders. And begin to swing your arms in front of you. When you reach your ears, press into your knees, feet, slightly bent knees. Come back up and then just separate your palms. Bring your arms down by your sides. Just step your feet closer together. Just close your eyes, flatten your lower back. Feel your breastbone lift. Draw your chin in. Turn your hands to face the front slightly. And just take a couple of breaths. And then just blink your eyes a couple of times. We'll just do the shoulder squeeze. So just step your feet apart again. So breathe in, bring the backs of your hands together. Breathe out. So interlock your fingers, straighten your arms. Breathe in, look up towards the sky. Breathe out. Come down. Head, I must have thought we were outside now. Head down, arms come forward, wherever is comfortable. Come forward on your feet slightly. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. So let's do two more. Breathe in, backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers, so breathe in. Just look up. Lift your breastbone so you feel the skin on your tummy stretching. Breathe out. Suck in your tummy. Head down. Arms follow. Perhaps take them a bit further today. Breathe in. Come back up. Breathe out. So we're just going to do one more. Breathe in. Backs of your hands. Breathe out. Interlock your fingers. Breathe in. Look up towards the ceiling. Breathe out. Suck in your tummy. Keep the arms squeezing together. Head down, arms follow. Just bring the arms a bit further forward than you normally would. And a bit further. Breathe in, come back up. Breathe out. Just step your feet just slightly further together. Draw in your tummy, draw in your chin. Feel the crown of your head being lifted up towards the sky, or the ceiling, I should say. And just blink your eyes. We're just going, I've gone very hot all of a sudden. We're going to come on to tummy. So if you just lie on your front. Quite close together. Arms, remember your elbows bent, your hands just resting against your waist somewhere that lets your shoulders be relaxed. Just place your forehead on the floor so that your chin is really pressing into your throat. And take a few breaths that you hear the breath, you feel the breath against the back of your throat, like a baby's breath. Or ocean breath, it's called, because the in-breath sounds like the waves coming in, the out-breath like the waves going out. And place your chin on the mat. That is known as the Ujjayi breath or the victorious breath. A lot of people would do it while holding a pose, so it's a calming breath. So have your legs close together. Sink the pelvis into the floor. And as you breathe in, come up from your belly, start the rise. From the belly, your head, your shoulders, nice and soft. Breathe out, come back down, chin, nose, forehead, relax your shoulders. Slide your chin back onto the mat. Sink the pelvis. Breathe in, just noticing that you come up from your belly, through your breastbone. Soft neck, don't strain the neck. Breathe out, come back down. Chin, nose, forehead, relax your shoulders. Slide your chin back on the mat. Sink the pelvis. Breathe in. Come up. Head, shoulders. Breathe out. Down chin, nose, forehead. Relax your shoulders. One more time. Slide your chin onto the. Breathe in. Come up. Head, shoulders. Breathe out. Down chin, nose, forehead. Relax your shoulders, your legs, your buttocks.
turn your face onto one side and do the quick relaxation. So your head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. Place your chin back on the mat. Just take your awareness to your left leg, but sink your pelvis into the mat. So you've got your hip bones trying to press down. Lift your left leg without letting the left hip bone come off the floor, which means you won't come high. Not high, high, high. Breathe out and lower it. Same leg, breathe in. Lift leg, but the hip bone, feel it sinking into lowered. One more time. Sink the hip bone as your leg rises so you don't come off that side. Breathe and lower. Just relax. Turn your awareness to the right side. So breathe in. Lift your right leg. Keep it straight. Feel the hip bone keep in contact with your mat. Breathe out and lower. Breathe in. Lift your leg. See how high you can take it before it loses contact. Breathe out and lower it. One more. Breathe in. Lift that leg. Keep the contact. Breathe out and lower it. And nice and gently, chin, nose, forehead. Turn your face, rest on the opposite side and do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. And then place your chin back on the mat. You're going to either slide your hands under your body with the palms of your hands cupping those hip bones, or if you prefer, make fists with your thumb on the inside and have them about the same place. So see what you can try both. So we'll do it 3 times, so you try both. So I'm starting with flat hand at the moment. Keep your chin, nose more or less on the floor. Sink those hip bones into your hands or your fists. Breathing in, press into them and lift both legs. Remember your head, nose, chin stay on the floor. Try and keep your legs straight, quite close together. Breathe out and lower. So that was the first. I'll do it again with flat hands. You might have switched to the fists. Sink the hip bones into your fists, your hands. Breathe in. Remember, try and keep your nose on the mat. Don't let it lift. Your legs straight. Breathe out and lower. So for the third, I'm going to try the fists. So thumbs on the inside, the back of your fists against the floor. So you might find it slightly uncomfortable. So sink your hips onto your fists. Breathe in. Press into the fists. Raise both legs. It should let you come a bit higher, the fists. Breathe out and lower. Just release your hands from under your, place your nose, chin, forehead on the floor and turn your face the opposite way to the last time. Just take a couple of breaths. Bring your chin back on the floor. Just stretch your arms. I'm going to shuffle back a bit. Stretch arms out in front of you. So we're going to do the opposite arm leg. So you come back down, swap sides. So it's as though you're marching on the floor. So Breathe in, come up. Just remember that sort of arm, leg opposite. Lift your head, breathe out. Slow motion, breathe in. Arm, leg opposite. Breathe out. And breathe in. Arm, leg. Breathe out. And breathe in. Arm, leg. Breathe out. And breathe in. Arm, leg. Breathe out. And one more each side. Breathe in. Arm, leg. Breathe out. And one more. Breathe in. Arm, leg. Breathe out. And down. Leave your arms outstretched. Just place your forehead on the floor. Tuck your tailbone under so you feel the stretch along your spine slightly. Just take a couple of breaths. Then just slide your chin back onto the mat. Legs together, arms stretched out in front. You will do the swing where you swing up off the floor. So breathe in and swing, everything lifting, head to, legs, arms stretch. Breathe out, swing back onto your mat. Breathe in and swing up, big stretch through your body. Breathe out and down. One more swing. Breathe in and the big stretch through the front of your body. Breathe out and down. Just place one hand beneath your forehead, one hand on top of it. So you've got your elbow sticking out to the side. Place your forehead on your flat hands. And just every time you turn your feet out the way, so turn your toes out to the side so they're pointing to the edges of your mat. Your heels are on the inside. So we're going to take 3 breaths and press into your belly. It's the crocodile pose. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then just turn your toes to bring your toes back facing, but tuck them under so your heels are sticking up. Just forehead on the floor again. Breathe in. Tense your legs, your thighs, your buttocks. So you're on your toes, your legs should be off the floor, very tense. Tense your buttocks, tense your thighs, tense your legs. Breathe out, relax your legs back down. So we'll do 3 more of those. Your toes should be nice and tucked under, heels up in the air. So breathe in, tighten, buttocks, thighs, whole of your legs. Breathe out, relax them down. So 2 more. Breathe in, tighten, buttocks, thighs, whole of your legs. Breathe out and down. 1 more, everyone. Breathe in, tighten, buttocks, thighs, knees, everything. Breathe out and down. Just let your toes rest back on the floor, the tops of your feet. Just bring your arms back down by your side. Turn your head the opposite way and do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. Place your chin on the mat. So have your legs together, no, slightly apart, sorry. Have your legs slightly apart. Just come up with the front of your body, bring your elbows round and dig them into the mat so that you're sitting on the points of your elbows. You're resting on the points of your elbows. So quite tall. So get a nice tall spine in that position, and then drop your hands into Sphinx. So your elbow, shoulder should be more or less above your elbow. Look upward. So press into the pubic bone, press into your forearms and look up. Just close your teeth. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Breathe out. Relax the lower half of your body. Just focus on pressing into your forearm, getting a lift in your spine. Breathe in. Press into the pubic area, into your forearms. Breathe out. Relax everything. Let's do one more press. Breathe in. Press into your pubic area, into your forearms, into your hands. Lift your chin. Let's take 2 breaths. Relax your leggings in that position, your legs. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Keep pressing into your forearms. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then as you come out of it, lengthen your head forward. Come back down nice and gently. Just come off your arms. Bring your arms down by your side. Chin comes down. Nose comes down. Forehead. Turn your face the other way to the last time. And do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. Bring your chin back on the mat. Bring your feet quite close together. Hands just below your shoulders. So let's just do a quick counter pose, and then we're coming back onto your tummy. So breathe in, come up. So swing your bottom and back. And really focus on your back, stretching. Now your kidneys are going to get stretched. They've been squashed in those previous poses. Keep your hands as much where they are as you can. Lower your bottom as close to your heels as you can. Keep your elbows down. Open your armpits. Take your forehead on the floor. 3 breaths. Breathe in. Keep pushing into your hands, into your armpits. Breathe out. Breathe in. Lower your tailbone as you press everything. Breathe out. 1 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then swing back up onto your hands and knees. Come back into lying on your tummy. So just where your hands are, move them slightly outwards so that your hands are half on your mat, half off. Let your elbows come close to your body so you feel the space between your ears and your shoulders. You want to keep that space throughout. Legs are together. We're coming up into the cobra, the other back bend. So sink your pelvis into the floor. As you breathe in, think about coming up from your belly, rising. When you need to, that's the time to press into your hands. Keep your elbows bent out to the sides. Just feel your belly stretch. And if you come up and you notice that your shoulders are up by your ears, drop them by lifting your breastbone, opening your elbows to the sides. Let's take 3 breaths. Look upwards. Relax your legs. Think about the stretch of your belly, the squeeze of the kidneys. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press into the pubic area. Let that take some of the weight, not just your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more breath, everyone. Breathe in. Nice stretch of the belly. Open your chest. Breathe out. out, lengthen forward. Take the weight off your hands, come back down. Chin, nose, forehead, relax your shoulders. Turn your head the opposite way to the last time. Do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, chest, waist, hips, legs, feet. And again, slide your chin onto the mat. Bring your hands in position to do the counter pose where we stretch. Really do it with feeling, push through your arms. Lift your hips, swing them back. Lock onto your heels or as close as you're going to get. Keep your hands where they are. Stretch open your armpits. Get space from your armpits. Take your forehead onto the floor. 3 breaths. Breathe in. As you breathe out, lower your tailbone. Stretch through your armpits. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Swing back onto your hands and knees. And this time when you come forward, just lower slowly. Take the weight on your arms. See how slowly you can come down. Then your thighs, chest, chin. Arms by your side. Just turn your head the opposite way. Do the quick relaxation. Head, shoulders, arms, waist, hips, legs, feet. And then nice and gently, just place your chin on the mat. Bring your hands towards your waist, just swing up onto your knees, and this time move back with your hands. So push your bottom as close to your heels as you can. Make the 2 fists, just rest them one on top of each other and your forehead on your fists. Just take a couple of breaths. And let's do the hair pose. So just, if you're okay, come onto your knees. So you should be on your knees. Just place your hands, so I'll do it sideways on, you can see. Hands either side of your shoulders, and your arms should be straight, and your bottom should be on your heels at that point, and you should be able to look up. So that will be your starting point, breathing in. And then remember, you just bring your forearms down. As you bring your forearms down, your bottom goes up, you tuck your chin in, your head is on the mat, your bottom is in the air. Then you come back down. And as you come back down, remember, your arms go straight, your lower back dips. So let's all start together. So just get your arms in position. So breathe in, look up towards the sky, the ceiling. Breathe out, lower your forearms. Begin to lift your bottom up, tuck your chin in. Ideally, your bottom is straight above your heels, chin is in. Breathe in, come back onto your heels as you straighten arms. Look up towards the ceiling. Your lower back is dipped, a bit like cat. Breathe out. As you come onto your forearms, your bottom goes up, the crown of your head onto the mat. Your chin is tucked in. Breathe in, come back up. So the pressure on your throat from your chin as you're down works on the breathe out, come back down, works on your thyroid. So tuck your chin in. Try and feel it pressing into your throat. Breathe in. Come back up. Look up towards the ceiling, the sky.
I've got a window, that's why I can see the sky. Breathe out. Lower your forearms. Lift your bottom. Really try and tuck your chin in. Get the crown of your head just resting on the floor. Breathe in. Come back up. Last time. Look up towards the ceiling, the sky, and then just come gently onto your knees. So just open your chest slightly. So we've done a lot of nice closing that way chest. So let's do the camel. Come up onto your knees, tuck your toes under. If you are quite flexible, keep your feet down. So if you can reach your heels, keep them down. So I'm coming up because I don't think I can. Make sure that you're lengthening through the front of your body. Open your breastbone. So breathe in. So take your arms out to the side. Breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Breathe in. Open your chest. And then begin to turn. Take your hand to the opposite heel. If you find that difficult, keep your hand on the same side heel. I can't even find mine. There I am, resting. Then push your hips front facing, chest a bit front facing. Look up to your raised hand. 3 breaths. Check everything is soft, your neck. Breathe in. Stretch your hand upward. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back up. So arms swap sides. So take your hand to the opposite heel or keep on the same side. Chest as much to the front as you can. Arm up. So I mean, it won't be that front facing your chest. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath, everyone. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come back. Arms to the side. Lower your toes. Lower your arms. Just come back. Rub your knees if they're uncomfortable. So just rub your knees. And then nice and gently, just move forward. Make the fists rest your forehead on your fists. Just take a couple of breaths. And then nice and gently, just come up. So it's time for relaxing. So if you want to make yourself comfortable, if you're sitting or lying and you're warm enough, to just make yourself comfortable. So lots of back bending, front bending, so a lot of work with the kidneys. So the reason the hair pose is very good because you're working with the kidneys again. You're giving them that squash. So you're toning up your adrenal glands that do all that fight and flight stuff. So you're making sure they're nice and healthy, ready if you require them, and not ready if you don't. So nice tall spine. If you're sitting lying down, just make sure your chin is tucked in. And just take your awareness, eyes gently shut, to your eyes. In your forehead, smooth, soft, relaxed. And as your forehead relaxes, just let your brain relax. Front, back, side. And take your awareness back to your eyes, soft, smiling. Cheekbones relaxing, your cheeks. Feel your ears relax. Be aware of your nostrils, your mouth, lips just slightly parted. Inside your mouth, your tongue soft, relax. Feel the back of your teeth releasing, relaxing. So no tension in your face. Just bring your awareness to your feet, to the skin on the soles of your feet, to your toes, to your heels, Achilles tendon,
your calf muscles, your shins, your knees, the front of your thighs, the undersides of your thighs, your hips, feel your lower back releasing, relax. Feel the back of your rib cage rest. Take your awareness to the front of your rib cage, that feeling of your breastbone lift. Shoulders relax. Take your awareness to the tops of your arms, your elbows, lower arms, wrists. Just feel the backs of your hands rest. Palms of your hands, your fingers. Be aware of the insides of your wrists, lower arms, elbows, upper arms, shoulders. No tension in your face, no tension in your body, no tension in your mind. Just for a moment or two, visualize yourself sitting. You're slightly higher than the sea. You're sitting on a blanket. You're sitting just in a sheltered type of cave. Not even a cave, just a cleft in the rocks above the sea. You're quite comfortable sitting in that position, looking out to the sea. Below you are rocks and there's a pebbly beach going right up to the water's edge. The sea is blue, turquoise, quite a little breeze, so it's quite full of movement, ruffled. The sky is blue, the sun is shining, and in your little shelter, you feel relaxed. You feel away from everything, so you can just focus on the sea, on the sky, the movement of the water, the sound of the water on the pebbles. Above you, you're aware of birds high in the sky, but inside that cleft in the rocks, you feel secure, relaxed. So you have a chance to recharge your energy. Just let everything wash away that you don't need to be involved in. And just enjoy the sight of the sea, of the sky, of the beach in front of you. Just feel the ground beneath you. You feel the sky above you. Those two opposing pulls. You feel relaxed. And then gently you become aware that you're no longer sitting looking out to the sea, but you're back on your mat, in your room, aware of the floor beneath you. And slowly you just begin moving fingers, toes. If you're lying down, bend your knees over your tummy, just rock gently side to side. So that as you rock, knees go one way, your head the other. So just a gentle twist of the spine. And then just come up into an easy sitting position. Nice tall spine, arms wherever feels comfortable. Just eyes gently shut. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just rub your hands very gently. Take your hands above your head as though you're in that cleft of rock. Just bring them down. Just touch the floor. So one more time. Rub your hands. stretch them up so you create your own little space around you. Let's do it one more time. Just rub your hands, just create that space around you. And we just finish with Namaste and Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om universal sound, Shanti meaning peace. And thank you. I'll just come over and stop the recording.